Welcome, fellow legions. Hope you're having a great day and a great fab as always. Today we are doing something a little bit not so different, but yeah, it's not my review. It is a recommendation from you guys. This guy, more precisely. And yeah, he seems to really like milkers. Yes. And he gave me a recommendation to check out this Hanime. Yeah, which is thank you, dear sir. And the name of this magnificent Hanime is Oyakodon Oppai Tokumori Bonyuu Tsuyudaku de. And yeah, that's it. The English name is Mother-Daughter Bowl with extra tits on top, juicy with breast milk. That's just a bunch of search terms jumbled into a title. Yeah, it is from studio Tora no Ana. Yeah, not really a well-known studio because they don't really bombard a lot. I think they have like 3 Hanime. Yeah, and yeah, this Hanime has a very interesting concept. Basically, we are the MC in this one. The husband of the MILF died and we look a lot like him. And also we like to do naughty things to the mother and the daughter who have massive milkers. Yes, wow. Also we don't have a voice so that self-inserting is maximized. Yes. And yeah, before we start, 100% of you is unsubscribed, so yeah, subscribe. Let's not waste any more time because this is a fucking long manhwa. Hanime. Anyways, it starts with us having a tea, with the MILF, the mom. But then we seduce her and starts to fondle her knockers like crazy. I swear those milkers were this close to getting torn off. Also, yeah, now that I think about it, I don't really know how much I can show you because there's a lot of not safe for work material here. So yeah, use your imagination. And I'm sorry. But yeah, the daughter comes into the house and she's like, hey ma, let's take a bath together. And she's like, hi mate. So the next scene is them in a bath and the daughter is saying how much she loves her mom's assets, as you do. Even though hers are still pretty fucking big, yes. And the art style is very good, it's very hot. And while they were having their bath, we took the mom's panties and violently combed into it. When she sees the panties, she gets a hot feeling in her and starts to fondle her milkers. And turns out our milk smells a lot like her husband's milk. Yeah. But yeah, we came into the room and yeah, we basically begged her to see her playing solitaire by herself. Yeah, and so she does. She licks and fondles her milkers, which are inverted style by the way. And yeah, needless to say, it's peak. But then the daughter heard her and she was angry at her mom because yeah, turns out she's in love with us. Great! But the mom was like, I've been lonely and I also like him, so why don't we have a freeway? As you do. Great! And yeah, they proceeded with the idea. We fondled both pairs of titties and their nips started to see the sunlight. It's amazing, yes. The animation is awesome and the details are insane. But then something weird happened. They started to produce milk, even though none of them were pregnant yet. But they didn't really think much of it. It's just another Tuesday for them, I think. But yeah, we basically pushed both nips to another and it's a great sight to behold. There was so much milk coming out. It was a Milkfest, if that's even a thing. They also drink each other's milk, which is insane. But yeah, in terms of threesome, yeah, we have no threesomes, unfortunately. We didn't do shit The scene was just the mom and the daughter, squeezing and drinking each other's milk while coming like crazy. But it was indeed absolute cinema. This anime is just focused on the Booba aspect of the women. Yeah. And then we get to the second half. We woke up to an amazing sight, which is just two pairs of titties, and they both start to spray their milk into our mouth. Huh. And then we drink it directly from the saucers. It's amazing. The daughter was jealous because we were only drinking the mommy milk. And then she shoved her aside, and we also get to drink from her saucers. Yes. Yeah. Very good. The next segment is them doing the dishes while they are doing the naked apron cosplay. We came and started to play a shooting game with their knockers, which is just milking them into a cup. But it's insanely hot for some reason. It's like they are cows being milked. But yeah, the daughter was jealous again because we were milking the mother a little too much, I guess. But yeah, it's peak again. Insane quality. Their boobas are very fluid and flappy. They sound great as well when they are flapping like crazy. The final segment is them on a bed about to do the milking again, as always. And the daughter is like, hey, me first. And we get to see our pee-pee for the first time. That's gonna sound weird out of context, I presume. And yeah, I wasn't really sure if it was gonna be whipped out in this anime. But yeah, we start to rub our pee-pee on the daughter's knockers. Thank you. And then we freak her. But it's not the normal freak that you're probably imagining. Basically, we just freaked her nips, which is a thing, I guess, but it's still very hot. And then we moved to the mom and freaked her under boobs, yay! Which seems more normal, I guess. The daughter gets jealous, as always, and she starts to drink her milk, and they all coomed like crazy, which is sugoi cinema. We continued our journey by doing a booby job with the daughter, yeah, and we gave her a taste of our milk for the first time. Great, sugoi, very hot. And then we got a BJ from the mother, which is hot as fuck, and then proceeded to fuck her massive titties. Yes, I'm not gonna try. Yes, I'm gone. We combed in between her boobas, and the daughter and her were drinking our natural milk like crazy, which was a sight to behold. It ends with a double booby and BJ job. Yes, we combed like a fountain, and they both drink it directly from our souls. Yes. And yeah, them saying that they are gonna milk us again like crazy the next day. And yeah, the end. It's peak. The animation, character designs, art style, everything were great. The way their milkers were fluid and flappy was peak. The amount of details on their knockers cannot be understated. There were also a lot of interesting and new angles which were hot as fuck. Yeah, the flapping, milking, and drinking noises were all superb. The voice acting was top notch. And yeah, what I didn't really like was I don't like the self-insert. Hate me. I would have preferred a character with a voice and a personality, even if it's gonna be just a hentai personality. I would have preferred that. Also, if you're gonna make a self-insert anime, make it a POV. It's gonna be much better. Yeah, it would have benefited a lot from that. Also, the lack of freaking is, yeah, it's a shame because I'm sure it was gonna be the best thing I was gonna see in my life. I get that they were only focusing on a specific thing, which are the milkers, but yeah, I would have liked it, you know, freak, BJ, and shit would have been great. And yeah, it's 30 minutes, which is a lot, but it's high quality shit. And yeah, do I recommend? Fuck yeah! I recommend 100%. Yes, if you have the time, because it is long as fuck. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Suzaku, for sharing your love of boobs. Yes, and also the awesome recommendation. But next time, make it a little shorter, please. But yeah, 30 minutes of freak with this kind of animation. Where did you find this? How do you find this? I also would like to see more of the studio, even though I think it's not gonna happen because only free in like, I don't know, 5 years. But yeah, that was it. If you have a recommendation, don't be hesitant, please tell me. I'm gonna check it out for you. Be it the worst thing I could ever think of, I'm gonna check it out for you. Yeah. And yeah, that's been it. Subscribe, because if you don't, I'm gonna fuck you in the ass, as always.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand.